Hello. In this series of videos, I'm going to talk to you about various organelles and their function and their appearance in the hopes that by the end of this series, you'll be able to describe the function of the various organelles, uh, describe their appearance, and distinguish their roles within plant and animal cells. So the first organelle that we're going to look at is the nucleus. And the nucleus is found both within animal and plant cells. It is this organelle right here, and it contains the nucleus, the nucleolus, and the nuclear membrane. And again, in plant cells. So the nucleus is important because it contains DNA, or the genetic information of the cell. And because of this, it is considered the control center of the cell. So one of the reasons the nucleus is so important is because the DNA, the genetic material that codes everything, is found within the nucleus. And when that genetic material, when that DNA is transcribed into RNA, that leaves the nucleus, and that RNA is then translated into proteins. And that's one of the reasons that the endoplasmic reticulum is attached to the nucleus. That's because the endoplasmic reticulum is involved in the translation of the RNA made within the nucleus into proteins. So the nucleus has its own membrane, as I mentioned earlier. It's called the nuclear envelope. And the nuclear envelope is more selective than the cell membrane. It's very stringent on what it will let enter into the nucleus. And that's very important because it doesn't want anything to enter that could damage our genetic information. If the genetic information gets damaged, the cell can become mutated, it could lose its functionality, and it's just detrimental to the cell. It's detrimental to the cell. So it's very important that the nuclear envelope regulates what can and cannot enter. And that's all I have for the nucleus. Stay tuned for the next video on endoplasmic reticulums.